I think I'm live. Hello out there. I hope everybody can hear me. Um, I have been missing in action for quite a while on YouTube, doing my own thing. But I wanted to do a little bit of a live today and go over the April energies. What can we expect this month? What are we looking at energetically? And then also, can't see it very well probably, but I'll move it over here. I have this little ITC that we're going to, it's actually a ghost box, but the music, not the music, but the constant static sound is too much for me. So I unplugged that part and I just use it with the ITC app. So we're going to try that. I'm brand new to it. I don't know anything about how to use that. So all this is very new at this point. Let me go to my channel really quick. Hang on just one second. I should be able to see any comments from my yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to see it from here. Okay. So I do have it on subscriber mode only for comments, but you only have to be subscribed for a minute. So that way I'm hoping to keep trolls to a minimum because I don't have an ability to moderate that very well right now. Okay. So I just want to pull, what I want to start with is this movie matinee Oracle. And I just want to see kind of like what movie Spirit gives us for the month of April 2023. So what energy from what movie is April going to be like? That's a good one. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what can you tell us? Oh, this one. Oh, wow. Okay. So we're getting from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Time is a precious thing, never waste it. Very interesting. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, not wasting time. So right now, if you've got an idea about something that you want to do, procrastinating on it is not going to be a good thing. I don't know if you've noticed like the acceleration of time. I can't believe that it's already April. So it's kind of like enjoying where you're at while you're here, right? Okay, I just got these cards today. This is Osho Zen Tarot. I hope my bandwidth is okay. I live out in the country, so I don't have them good internets. Okay, so I just want to get also just a few cards here. Whoop. Existence. I'll show you in just a second. This one wants to come out. Okay, I just want one more. So the month of April is looking like, okay, obviously we're kind of moving into spring. Finally, I live in California and I've been cold. Oh, I've been cold forever, which is unusual for here. So I'm very ready for spring. I'm sure all around the country, all around the world, depending on where you live. I'm very ready for spring. Okay. Oh, we got flowering on the bottom. Cute. Okay. We've got existence, participation, and ordinariness. So it's kind of this idea of getting back to basics, almost like. This is giving me that chop wood, carry water type of thing. Like just getting down to being outside, grounding yourself. There's a lot of grounding energy here. This looks very spring to me also with all the blooms out. But it's like participation in your existence, and that goes with this, time is a precious thing. It's like, get out there and, like, participate in your life. I feel like a lot of us have been kinda sitting, not really being as active. The last couple of years have been very difficult for everybody, and I feel like Spirit is pushing us to kind of, jump out of that a little bit. Get out there, don't waste your whole time here in fear, basically, okay? Um, so we've got those. I wanna see an angel. An angel or ascended master. I kind of have a couple of decks here mixed together. Let me go over to my YouTube channel really quick. Okay. Just want to make sure everything's groovy. I hope it's coming out clear enough. I think it's pretty low on the bandwidth. All right. Spirit, not necessarily spirit, but ascended masters, angels for the month of April 2023. What are we looking at? Who's going to be working with us? And I think in the middle of the month, wow, the Holy Spirit, like the big trees, okay? Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Okay. So in the middle of the month, we're going to do messages from the Holy Spirit. Wow, okay. Joan of Arc. Oh, all right. Joan of Arc is one of my favorite people in history. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Okay. We're not wasting time anymore. We're participating in our existence. Um, we're getting back out there. We're allowing the springtime to thaw all of this fear. Um, stop being afraid of who you are. Stop being afraid of who you are and what that means to other people. It doesn't matter, right? Like in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. We also have heart awakening on the bottom here. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Okay. So we're going to leave it at that for the angels and ascended masters, but there's definitely an energy of I feel like huge changes in the month of April. Mm, could be collective, but I think personally as well, um, it would be nice if the collective had more of that push for sovereignty, individuality. We have the fleur-de-lis here on Joan of Arc, and that is all about sovereignty. Um, standing for your truth, standing for the truth, like, even if you're the only one doing it, right? Not going so much with the crowd. This is gonna be really important moving forward. Um, yeah. Okay. So we've got these guys. I'm gonna leave these out so we can look at them later in the month, but I do wanna just look at literally what does the month look like? I'm gonna do a 7-card spread, and then we can do blessings and challenges. And then I'm going to try this box and see what kind of energy comes through. And then it'll be kind of difficult to hear and understand. I'm going to use the Necrophonic app if anybody is familiar with that. And then if anybody on the replay watches it or wants to, they can put down in the comments, or anybody on the live now can talk about, what they think they hear. But it's usually something you have to listen to with headphones and then slow it down even to hear. So it can be a challenge sometimes. I'm still trying to learn how to use it. Okay, so I want 7 cards the month of April, please. 7. Okay. So the block we're having this month is I did a little sample reading just to check out this, what's this called? Software yesterday, and I got the Queen of Cups in reverse as well. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse again. So overwhelmed by emotions um, this month, which kind of makes sense because we're having that heart opening with that one ascended master. So it's going to be, well, it really is kind of what you make of it, basically, because we're seeing more and more shadow all of the time on the planet. It's difficult, but it's something that you have to look at and deal with in order to transmute. Okay, so it's not going to go away. And this might be a month where things get a little bit tighter, okay, which can cause an overwhelm of emotions. But when the Queen of Cups is in reverse, sometimes I feel like that's a lack of intuition as well, like willfully ignoring your intuition. So I would say, really pay attention this month when it comes to truth. What is the truth? What is your truth? Don't just take things at the value that they're being given to you. Do your own research, look things up, okay? It's breaking the hive mind is what we need to be doing. Okay. So we've got the star here in the past. So we are working on healing. We are working on moving through this icky shadow energy, okay, which we're going to have to do, which is causing the healing. We just can't always see it, okay? So we're working on this healing. Right now, though, it's interesting. In the present, we have this laziness, lack of motivation even. Everything seems so mundane and so annoying and boring, right? Which is why we got not wasting time participating in life, make it something. Because I feel like we're all feeling like this right now. Everything is just a little bit blah. That could have to do with the weather too, but anyway, we're feeling, you know, a little done. Okay. Um, the advice card here is the judgment card. Listen to that higher calling, listen to your intuition, because the block here is not doing that, right? It's feeling like there's a lack of stability, not it's like a disconnect with your spiritual self, your higher self. Okay. And the advice here is do that. Connect with your higher self. Understand that you're not alone here. Okay. And the other advice is the chariot. The chariot always reaches its destination. This is victory. Okay. And understand that at a core, like in your core, you're going to be successful. You're going to overcome all these obstacles. You're driving this chariot, and somebody says, you're going to go through all the potholes and you're going to make it, right? So it might get bumpy, it might get difficult, but that's okay. You're not alone. Follow your intuition and your truth, and you're going to make it. Okay. Oh, look at this. How interesting. Coming up now into the month, right? Because we're looking at April. So these two cards are going to be like very heavy for April. Um, non-conformity, rebellion. Okay, watching out for distortion of truth. The Hierophant in reverse is like disagreeing with what is accepted knowledge. Okay. So this idea that we're moving forward into April is disconnecting from that hive. That's all I can describe it as. It's disconnecting from the hive mind. Okay. And then as the outcome here for April, we have resolution and forgiveness. It's the Five of Swords in reverse. So there is a situation where the ego has a bit of a timeout. Like it's told to just be quiet a little bit. We don't need to fight to the death about who's right about this and that, right? This and that are true. I can be right, you can be right. Whatever, do your own thing. As long as you're not hurting anybody or breaking the law, do your own thing, right? You don't need to be worried about what everybody else is doing all the time. Um, let's see. I kind of think that's probably pretty good. I want to get some of these just because the Golden Girls are my favorite. I'm going to Golden Girls Tarot. I hope this is clear. Okay. Anything else that we need to know about April of 2023, please, Spirit? Anything else that we need to know? I have a little game as well that I want to get out. Just a second here. Woo! Okay, we have Nine of Cups in reverse. This is lack of fulfillment. This is not feeling okay with all of the things that you have around you. Sometimes I feel like the Nine of Cups in reverse is a little bit about um, kind of having everything, but still being not okay with what it is. Like you want more, right? So I feel like that's going to be a little bit of an issue, which could just be like you just feel overwhelmed by the emotions. Okay. Because it is Nine Cups. Um, and we have this Queen of Cups in reverse being overwhelmed by emotions. Like sometimes the Nine of Cups can also be the wish fulfillment. So it's like, I'm not getting what I want. Things aren't moving forward. Um, they are. They are. It's just tiny bits at a time. Okay, one more. What else do we need to know about April? Please. Okay. Whoop. Well, it didn't go. Okay, anything else? Maybe there's nothing else that needs to be said. Not this one. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so it's going to be what you put into it. Okay, like with anything else. The energy you put in is the energy that you're going to get out of the month. Um, so it's like by that I mean not putting too much energy and attention on what isn't working, right? Not not too much on what is bothering me, what's making me so upset. Um, we can look at it, work on it, and move forward and not hang on to it. Okay, is what that looks like. Um, Six of Pentacles, even give and take. I feel like the Six of Pentacles sometimes comes up for me too when it's like you need to watch out how much you're giving to others and how much you're getting back in return. Like, are you in a one-sided situation, relationship, friendship, family dynamics, whatever it is? Because that could cause this lack of fulfillment too, you know, like really standing in your own truth with that too. Okay. So watching for that this month as well. Um, you got to fill your own cup, really. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to get out this game really quickly, and I want to um, We'll use some tarot cards if we feel like we need to. Um, but I think this thing is pretty cool. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right. Okay. So it's called The Yoga of Snakes and Arrows. And it's got this game board. It's kind of like Chutes and Ladders, okay? But it's all about different, it has all these numbers on it. And it's about all of these different types of feelings, things of existence and things like that. And so if you like land on the snake head, you go all the way back down to the tail. Okay. So we're going to read, I'm going to start today on number 11 because that's what April of 2023 lines up to be. Okay, so we're going to start on 11. Oh, I don't have a, let me find a charm in here. Oh, it's a key. Okay, we'll use this key charm, and we're going to start on number 11, which interestingly is called entertainment. Okay, so this is where we're starting here. Okay, all right. The player enters into the state of entertainment after purification. This space is an expression of inward joy, a feeling of rhythm, a sense of harmony. Entertainment makes him light and provides the incentive for recreation and amusement. It's that getting out, participating in life, right? I feel like that these cards are really talking to us right now about time and participating in your existence. Okay. Entertainment brightens mundane experiences and provides new avenues, new vistas, new horizons. Okay, life is based on the principle of fun, entertainment, and life can be perceived as entertainment when the player has transcended the level of the first chakra, which is security. So it's this giving up of fear that allows you to move into the more joyful places, right? Like if you understand that your security is taken care of, everything else can be light from there. The essence of spirit is entertainment. Okay. It is in the process of entertainment that the one becomes many. So as we know, we're all individual fractals of the same light, right? To entertain is to accept is to surrender, and to surrender is to dissolve and become one, which is what we're working on understanding as we're moving forward in this physical existence, right? That there is no separation between any of us, and we're all just part of the whole. Okay, so what I do to you, I'm doing to myself, and that needs to be understood to move forward. Okay, so let's roll a die here. Where did I put it? And see where we're going in the month of April. Let's put this down here. Okay, so roll this. Oh my gosh, we got a 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. We're at Mercy, but I got the end of the arrow, so I think we go all the way up to the absolute plane. Already? Oh, okay, let me read Mercy. I'll just look at it. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Okay. Mercy is a divine attribute present in the player, holding such power that it moves him directly from the second chakra to the 8th. And the absolute plane. Yeah, okay. Mercy is a surrender to compassion of such potency that the ego is swept aside in an outrush of feeling so intense that the eyes fill with tears of joy and the heart pulses in exultation and cosmic love. For the moment, he is at one with the divine. we had that 5 of swords in reverse, remember? And I said it was about surrendering the ego, okay? The ego taking a little bit of a timeout this month. Opening the heart came up as well. That's this lady, Nada, okay? All right, so that's making some sense. Okay, let's look at the absolute plane. That's number 69. 60. Okay. Oh boy. I don't think I'm going to be able to pronounce some of these words. On one side of Vaikunta is the loka of Rudra, and on the other side is the loka of Brahma, forming the triad of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva in the middle of the game board. Oh, okay. This plane is higher than manifestation. The 7 major and minor planes mentioned and not mentioned on the game board. The predominant element is, again, Mahat, those who have established themselves in the truth, dwell here without fear of going through karmic rules again, while those who practice mercy also reach the plane of Brahma, the creator, and dwell there fearlessly. Those who have established themselves in truth. Joan of Arc. Okay? We need to step into our truth, really hang on to that this month, and stay there without fear. Okay. This insight can help him to his goal, and on earth, spiritual devotion waits one throw of the die away. Okay. But, okay. That's really interesting. So establish yourself in truth this month. The truth is going to be very important. So I don't know if that means there's going to be lies coming out, um, mass confusion of some sort, any kind of playing up that the powers that were like to do. But it's going to be important for us to stay into our truth this month. Okay. And that helps us get to that higher plane of existence, because the point is here to continue to raise your vibration and keep it high so that you don't slip into that fear vibration. Okay. Okay. We didn't need any tarot cards for that. Let me take a drink of my tea. Okay. I'm going to plug in this ITC really quickly, and we're going to see if we can get any direct messages from Spirit at all. On. I think that's the only one I have to turn on. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I should have had this plugged in beforehand, but it was already running late. Okay. So hopefully this isn't too loud right when it first starts. Varying a little bit as we go. Okay, so I'm going to start this. Is that my imagery? Okay. Okay, Spirit, we just would like to know, firstly, we just want to communicate with beings of the highest light. Any harm or negativity is not allowed to come through here. So I'm kind of gonna let Spirit run the ITC for just a few minutes. I'm not gonna ask you any questions. So I just want to know maybe if there are any messages from the Holy Spirit, Joan of Arc, or Lady Nada. If we could have messages. Hopeful? I think I. Is there any information that you can give us about the month of April 2023? Is this loud enough? I'm turning it. So, Spirit, I'm going to push start again in just a second, but we got a lot of information this month about time being precious and to never waste it. Also, standing in our truth and transcending fear, really. So, is there anything else that you can add to that, or some advice that you can give the collective for that um, goal that we have this month to really stand in our truth? Is there anything else you can tell us about that? Is that whispering? I can't. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Thank you so much for your messages. Okay, I kind of have to keep that short right now because I'm going to have to go and review that. And like I said, it's really difficult for me right now to understand what's being said. So we'll keep it short right now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this in just a second, but I do want to get maybe one or two Spirit Junkie cards, whichever Spirit wants to give to us on our way out. Additional advice for the month of April. What else? What's a good parting message from Spirit? Woo. Every cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought I have. Okay. So that's how you create new positive experiences, right? The thoughts create the beliefs, create the actions, and it starts with the thoughts. Okay, one more. Okay. It's like a whole pile. I can expand time when I'm inspired. That's really pretty. Expand time when I'm inspired. I don't know. For me, I don't know about anybody else watching, but whenever I get into something that I'm really into and I don't feel like time is expanded. I feel like it goes by really fast. And I'm like, what? I was doing this for 6 hours. I thought it was only a few minutes. Um, I can expand time when I'm inspired. This just looks like manifestation to me. It's like creating by your inspiration, getting out, being inspired by life again, um, enjoying the spring. So that's all I have for April of 2023. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye. Get over here and end.